So there's this thing called basic income guarantee. What it is that the government just writes a check to every single Canadian every single month without any conditions applied to it. The idea is that this is a better assistance program than the swath of assistance programs we currently have running. Because while those target certain individuals and try to apply specialized help to them, it can be very costly, where the individual is in a lot better of a situation to gauge their own needs and to use that money accordingly to help their own life in the best way. So in that way, it is supposed to be way better utilization of funds, that it's going to be helping a lot more people, and that it's going to be costing way less because you don't have to have the bureaucracy involved. And it has a lot of appeal to libertarians because we're grasping for a way to have a step toward this fiscal conservatism, a step toward getting the government out of assistance entirely, and having it be cheaper and more effective seems like a good way forward. The problem with it is that the idea of it being a really good selling point, really popular, is actually kind of what works against it. Because when I talk to friends and I talk to families, the reason why it's so popular has nothing to do with moving toward a smaller state or being a bit more fiscally conservative. It's all about the altruistic, oh, well, we'll have more government, we'll have more help for everyone. And they completely look past the goal that libertarians have when they put it forward. And for that reason, I'm pretty sure that if it gets implemented, it's not going to move toward the ends that we were told about, that we wanted it to go toward. It's going to move in the other direction. If not immediately, if the government was entirely under libertarian control, we're like, oh, no, it has to go this way, it has to be smaller, it has to be more contained. The second anyone else gets into power, it's going to move way the other way. Why? Because the reason why it's popular is because it pursues the values that we're not trying to go toward. It's going toward different ends. It's not what the public really wants. So that's one reason I'm against it. The other reason I'm against it is because it's going to hurt people. When you get help from your family, from your church, from your friends, it comes at the cost of some honor. That to maintain it, your honor, you have to work toward bettering your life. You have to get yourself into a better situation. You have to do well. You have to make progress is expected of you, or you feel shame. There's no social enforcement to better your life with this. Instead, it's just a money that comes in the mail every month without any conditions applying at all. And I'm someone who agrees that reality is a really good thing to help people get in line, to help people fix their lives and move in a direction that's healthy and good for them. I do believe in having a social safety net, but that's provided by society, that's something that helps you and helps you also move forward. I don't think that this provides a push to help people move forward. I don't want to use a stereotype, I don't think they'll just be sitting at home eating popcorn all day. I'm sure it'll, help people out. I'm sure, when you give money to anybody, it helps them out quite a bit. But I don't think that this is healthy for them. And that's the other reason I have to be against it. Because it's not going to work politically. It's going to be against the direction we want to go. And I understand why you want to have it. You want to have a plan. You feel silly when you don't have a plan. When you just say, well, we should just have smaller government and lower taxes. Well, what's your plan for that? What's the meat of it? People love to hear the details and the meat of it, to see that you have a strategy going forward. And it fills that gap. It's a strategy. It's a way forward. And that's why I think a lot of people cling on to it. I think that's why I clung on to it too. When I was running in the federal election, I thought, oh, this is a good policy we have. We have an actual policy. But now that's all over, and now I'm thinking it over a lot more, it's not a good direction to go. It's not healthy to be pursuing it. I don't think it's healthy for it to even be thrown around as an idea in libertarian circles, because it is against our main goals toward it. I feel like it's just this huge red herring that will hurt us and hurt our message more than anything. Because people start saying, are you for this then? Because people do perceive it as social assistance, even though it's supposed to be a way that you're lessening the size of the government. People do see it, newscasters and what have you, as an expansion. So wait, I thought libertarians were fitting in this box. What's with this now? And then you have people who are the quote bleeding heart libertarians, the left-leaning libertarians, who are then co-opting the movement in a way toward that direction, because they're using that confusion. They're using that, well, wait, isn't this toward these ends instead? They're like, well, we're going to be for both. So I think there's a danger with that too. And that's one of the reasons why I'm against it, because it'll hurt people. It's not good for a movement. It's not good. It confuses people, and it gets people the wrong message. Thank you. Comment below what you guys think about it. Am I being too harsh? Should I give it a second chance? Am I completely wrong about it? Please comment below, tell me, because I'm open to having a discussion about it. Thank you.